Hey guys, welcome back to another episode. Today we're going to be talking about some tips and tricks to help with your anxiety. Number 1, be sure to take a time out. Sometimes you just need to take a relaxing bath, listen to some music, go for a run. Sometimes you just have to take some time for yourself. Plan for say 10 minutes a day where you just get away and sit in a corner and just give yourself a time out. Number 2, be sure to maintain an overall healthy lifestyle. Obviously, it's not like we're all going to be saints and, avoid Mountain Dew and alcohol, all the things that make life kind of fun. But just be careful. You want to make sure you're eating balanced meals. Nothing is worse than spiking up your blood sugar and then when the drop happens and then you're just kind of noticing that your mood's a little off. If you eat regular throughout the day, keep the blood sugar at a somewhat normal level. That's going to be super helpful for avoiding triggering any kind of anxiety or panic attacks. And as much as I hate to say it, yes, avoiding alcohol and caffeine can definitely help prevent triggering of anxiety and panic attacks. Trust me, it's not a tip that I exactly abide by, but it is something that definitely would help. Tip number 3. Again, with the overall taking good care of yourself, make sure you're getting enough sleep. It sounds obvious, but sleep really does help. Nothing is better than healing your brain than some sleep. If you're somebody who struggles going to bed easily and staying asleep, I personally take melatonin. It helps me get to sleep, stay asleep. If melatonin isn't really something that works for you, there are many other options for the sake of helping yourself get to sleep, whether it's pharmaceutical or herbal. We'll do another episode on that. But number 4, when timeout isn't really an option for you, just take a second, take a deep breath, and count to 10. I know it sounds super cliche, but it totally does work. Sometimes just kind of getting your mind off of whatever is triggering said anxiety really does help. It should look something kind of like this. 10, 9, 8, 7. You get the idea. Number 5. And remember, don't expect every day to be perfect. Living with mental health illnesses are not always a rainbow and butterfly kind of day. But be proud of how far you've gotten today. For some people, even just getting out of bed is an accomplishment. Respect those accomplishments that you've made, even if they may seem small. They're big, they're mighty, and you're doing good. Remember, not every day is going to be perfect, and that's okay. Be proud of the small accomplishments you make throughout the day, whether that's getting up out of bed, getting yourself ready, taking a shower, whatever it may be. Be proud of those accomplishments. When you're having moments where things are just kind of overwhelming and you just feel like you can't take it, stop, take a deep breath, and put things into perspective. Think about whatever it is that's stressing you out right this moment. Is this something that is going to be relevant in 5, 10 years from now? If it's not going to be relevant then it's probably not important to drain yourself into. Just try to remember, if it's not going to affect your life forever, it's probably something we can let go. Number 6. And of course, this is kind of what I do now with this video. I welcome the humor of it. When you stop and think about it, when you're clear-headed, you're in a good space, thinking back at the things that kind of just make you can be kind of funny. And I feel that it's totally okay to kind of just think about the way you act and the things that set you off and just realize, it's okay. It's quirky. It makes you special. And sometimes it's a little strange, but just try to laugh it off. Right now, I've probably had on and off headaches for the past 3 days, and I'm pretty sure I have a brain tumor. And it's taking everything I have to not call the doctor to tell him I think I have a brain tumor and I would like to have a CAT scan, please. I'm just as sane as you are. Another great tip is learn what triggers you. This is part of the whole cognitive therapy thing. If you know that your trigger is feeling deserted, take your car to the party. This happens to be a trigger of mine. I don't particularly like being stuck somewhere. I like being able to know that I can leave whenever I want. Something that kind of has helped me a lot is Uber. Now I know for about $20 I can get out of pretty much any situation I want. That's a really nice feeling to have. And the biggest thing you can do is talk to somebody. I can't tell you how helpful it is to have a friend who goes through the same thing as you. Maybe it's a little bit different than yours, but it's really great having a friend who understands how your brain works and talking to them. Very important. And as always, to keep the legal beagles happy, I am not a licensed therapist. I am not a professional when it comes to mental health. And that has been your Mental Health Motivation Monday video for today. I hope you enjoyed. Be sure to subscribe, like, comment, do all the jazz. And again, you're doing great. It's one step at a time.